And we're back. Let's go ahead and see if we can solve this in 6. Well, first off, I want to do this. Then this. Then this. Ta-da! We're almost at young childhood. I'm going to school now, Ma. Have a nice day, Joey. My baby boy, growing up so fast. Or in our case, growing down so fast. What if he was a girl? Would she still nickname him after his grandpa? It wouldn't be that bad, actually, since it ends with E-Y. Joey, Jewy, Julie. Sounds cute. If it sounds so cute, why don't you marry him? Jealous? Oh yes, so jealous. Click, click. Well, to be fair, a ticking clock is pretty annoying indeed. God damn it, controller. There we go. Damn it! Turned off immediately. Ugh. There. Alright, well there's our memento. Soccer ball. I just had a thought about, I think I know where this game might be going. Oh, blah, not again. Glass bottle of pickled cucumbers. Holy crap, my mind's totally blown. You're pretty easily impressed. Pickled cucumbers instead this time. Various books with smudged titles. Alright, let's go touch that soccer ball. I don't get it. What was so important about this memory? It was just about him in his first day of school. Care to elaborate? Just curious. Well, we're going backwards through his memory, and we're supposed to tell him to become an astronaut. He is supposed to convince himself to become an astronaut. I think then we're going to go forward through his memories, and we're going to discover more about the characters, about what might have happened if he chose to become an astronaut. Like, and what would it, and just some other things like that. Basically, any mystery that hasn't been solved by the time we go back, I think is going to be solved that way. I guess that would mean we'd have to create some sort of artificial lifetime. Which I guess is the entire point of this. I mean, obviously. But the specifics that I'm trying to put across, I'm not communicating very well. Smells like roadkill again. Where are we? Eva? What the hell is that? Where do we submit the bug report? That's his next memory. Yeah, but why is it going Laputa on us? I don't know, it's just not linking the memories together for construction. There must be a malfunction within the machine's ADG. Again? Not in the last fix was foolproof for another half a year. Can't believe those idiots in the maintenance department. Look, don't worry. We've already gotten the teenage years saved. You might still be able to do this. Alright, but I ain't telling him about this. As long as we succeed, he doesn't have to know. Well, I guess this is it. There's nothing we can do here. Ready to finalize before activation? So we don't get to see his childhood. Interesting. Ladies first. What a shame. I was actually looking forward to it. Act 2. Billions of lighthouses, stuck at the far end of the sky. Don't disturb them. They might not wake easily, but they need the concentration. And that's all this fool knows. Sorry I can't be of more help. Then this will have to be enough. Aye, all that's left to do is linking your registered desire to the moon, to your early memories. Then we'll pull the switch and voila! You'll be on the moon in no time. Oh, I have a question. If you could make Lilia disappear, does that mean you can alter this world? Then, can you not simply make things happen and fulfill my wish here and now? That would work, if this were one of your true set of memories. What do you mean? What is this then? What am I? This is just a copy. A canvas for us to work with, if you will. As for you, you're merely an algorithm traced from Johnny. Enough to reflect his likeness, but far from complete. All we can do is prepare for the canvas in a logically consistent way. And then, when we transfer your registered desire to your childhood, Rishi will generate you a new life, one which, where the desire dictates your behavior. The result of that would then be written by the real John. So you see, even if we satisfy you, you are merely a read-only program. I mean, we could reset you over and over again, and that's enough. Oh, don't be so sensitive. He's not real, you know. If you truly believe that, well, why would you even care to explain? I'm just trying to save time. Let's go. Yeah. So he's the empathic that hides it by being cynical. She's the cynical that hides it by being empathic. Doctor. Is that what I truly am? Uh-oh. Huh. All our night's work. The 4 things that link him together as an old man, old adult, middle adult, young adult, and teenager. We weren't able to get child. What the? Lots? What the? At least give me a warning first. What can I say? I like just being ahead. I'd ask if that's a pun, but I'm afraid you'd say yes. Let's do this fast. I feel silly enough in this form as it is. All we need to do is pass his desire from the latest memory to the earliest. Line up 2 matching mementos on the edges to transfer the registered desire. I need the bunny. So I need that. Okay, the bunny doesn't actually match. Oh, I just need to match 2? These 2, not 4? Okay. Let's match that. Bunny. Move, bunny. The bunny has moved. Hey, Eva, check this out. Nom 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 nom. Seriously? Oh, Watts. I probably want to match the paper. Which means I need to do something like this, which means I have to move pretty much everything else. Unless they don't all have to stay matched. I'm kind of assuming they do. Nope, I guess they don't. Because they're all yellow still. Well, that's easy enough. What the? Too bad we got a straggler here. No loss, we can do this without him. I know, but it feels incomplete. You get too attached. It's going to impede your abilities to do your job. That's rubbish. Don't pin your womanly ways on me. Alright, clocks. Here we go. Ding! That's about all the ones we can work with. Ready to pull the switch? You know me, always ready. Alright, let's go check out what souvenirs he brought back from the moon. Ladies first? Not this time, hon. That's a little too early. Let's enter a bit further ahead to see the results. Huh. I guess this part's still the same. Check somewhere else. He doesn't actually become an astronaut, does he? In fact, nothing's changed. Yeesh, the same thing here as well? Usually there's at least some change. Something isn't right. These memories, they feel more than just having happened again. They're exactly the same. That's impossible. The desire was transferred, was it not? It was. So it was a desire he already had? That was part of his part of his life anyway? Then why? But who would watch us? Okay, this isn't right. How could everything be the same? Let's confirm it. We need his last accessible memory. This is the same setting as his real last accessible memory. I'm not too cozy about where this is going. Johnny? What a pleasant surprise. We don't get many visitors around here. Deja vu again. My name is Dr. Eva Rosaline, and this is... What? I'm not saying it twice. Dr. Neil Watts. Are you familiar with the Sigmund Agency of Life Generation? Oh, are you two from the agency? How convenient. I've just been thinking of calling you. Lily, get us some tea, please. Lily? Freeze him too. Well? Wait here. I'll go send the desire signal again. See if there are any changes. transferred successfully for sure. Any changes? Not even a hair. How could this be? Even if his desire doesn't work alone, why is there no change at all? Perhaps it just needs some provoking to activate. From his early memories? The earliest we can get to. Let's go. This wasn't the earliest we could get to. Giant's desire to go to the moon might need some stipulation to be brought up, huh? Well then. What the? This wasn't what they said was playing. Oh well. Do you mind, River? No, I like this one. Alright, let's go then. Hopefully that's enough for an ignition. Wait, where's Neil? Well, we said earliest accessible memory. This certainly isn't it. Did you see To the Moon? How was it? It was a bit too much pretense for me. One for my movies with a bit more je ne sais quoi. And yes, I did catch that, making fun of himself a bit. To the moon, darling! Oh, Henry. Dear Lord, I'm way too tired and hungry to be constructing movies. Guess I should go see if anything's changed with John. Sorry for making you sit through this, hon. Oh, last accessible memory. It's all the same. I have to try igniting it somewhere else then. This is ridiculous. Lily? Look, you're just a vehicle for me to move. Perhaps something here could work. I don't have time for her right now. So did you throw an encyclopedia in your face, huh? Did she? Shut up, dude. What are you guys doing here? It's starting. Let's go go get to a good spot. Wait, I don't remember that happening. Something must have changed. Or Nick got here first. Hey, don't squeeze. Wait a minute. This isn't a real change. This is... May I have your attention, please? As you know, I'm a representative sent from NASA in all its glory. And I'm here to tell you all about it. Hit it, Timmy! Wow, that was terrible. But I digress. Anyway, I know that many of you are wondering, what chances do I have of doing something as awesome and adventuring as Do Another Realm? To inhale the sweetness of Venus, to swim counterclockwise to the rings of Saturn, or perhaps just chilling at the backside of the moon? Well, here at NASA we believe that with enough will, everyone has potential. It could be you! Or perhaps... you! I don't want to go to the moon. Then you're not... Wait, what? Why not? Why should I? I'm happy here on Earth as it is. Well, don't you want to go out there even a little bit? No, why? Not even a tiny bit? No? Please don't reset him. Well, as an official NASA recruiter, I shall go over some of the facts about the moon. To start off, the moon is 4.5 billion years old. It And did you know that the surface is about as big as Africa? It's true! In fact, if you try to bike around the moon, you would fall into one of the craters. Also, it takes 1.5247 seconds for light to travel from the moon to the moon from here. And if you drive a flying car, it takes 130 days! I knew that. And last but not least, people who go to the moon get rich and famous! And we all know that rich plus famous equals groupies. So, that concludes my presentation. Remember, NASA welcomes any of you, especially if you're a brunette. Watts, please. Well, what do you think? NASA probably wouldn't hire you, but I suppose it's blatant enough for this. I do try pretty hard. Are you gonna see if it worked? Of course. Be right back. He had no desire whatsoever, though. Back. Report. Utter failure. Deuce. Hey, don't get discouraged. I'm sure there's still things to be done. Such as... well... We can't afford to finish building this house, Isabel. We can barely afford to... But can you afford the Lunar Trip Lottery? If you sell this house, you sure can! Is the diagnosis certain? Yes, in fact. Did you know that NASA has excellent healthcare plans? It's true, for both you and your spouse. Free pony rides in space! Oh look, a wedding, good for you! But here's a riddle. Guess where you should go to your honeymoon? You two are adorable, but no. Guess when you have nearly infinite tries, you'll try anything. River? Also, I'm now getting to figure out why it's considered a tragicomedy. Dag, nabbit, glass, slippery. Johnny! John... What the cucumber? Ew. You know what? This just isn't working. It's more than just not working. It's ridiculous. We're freaking professionals! I didn't sign up for the job to be running around yelling like an idiot. You didn't? That was part of the perks package for me. Look, maybe lack of sleep's getting to us. Had I known we'd been all-nighter, I would have brought coffee. I agree. Should have seen the movie I constructed earlier. What movie? Exactly. Anyway, as valuable as time is here, this just isn't going anywhere like this. Let's take a break till morning. Hopefully Johnny can hang on till then. I do have some calls to make. Maybe they should be to maintenance so we can figure out why we can't get access to his childhood memories, which I'm guessing has nothing to do with the machine being damaged and something being wrong in his childhood that he doesn't want anybody to see, but the game hasn't said something like that, so I'm just making assumptions. Okay, so now we're out of the dream machines and in present time. It doesn't make sense. Why did the machine have no effect? Johnny's richest wish to go to the moon was successfully transferred, yet there wasn't even a trace of him wanting to go to the moon after the transfer. Unless the secondary condition for the desire was changed in the process. Only then would the same desire produce two different outcomes at two different points of time. There's no denying River played an important role through it all. If there's anything that could have caused the core to change, she would be the top suspect. But out of all things, what exactly caused it? River. Just what exactly did you do? Ah, the sun's rising. much time left. I wonder if Neil came up with anything. Oh yeah, that heart monitor is changing colors. Well, I'm afraid I don't have any herbs to give you, so I don't have much I can do about that. Ugh, you can smell that squirrel Neil ran over all the way from here now. Neil! Yo, Watts, where you at, homie? How's John doing? Barely hanging on. What are you two doing? We just couldn't make any progress. You'd better be soon. We don't have long. If you're looking for your colleague, I think he's in the kitchen. Which is downstairs. No, I understand that part, but... Okay, did you confirm it in his records? And why again was this information not made available to us? Or the medical doctor, for that matter? Where'd you get that coffee? Shh! Are you speaking with headquarters? Yes, I'll fill you in after. Now shh! I thought I left this at Johnny's bed. Oh, yeah, where did you find that? I thought you shed me. Temporarily unshed. Oh, ain't I lucky. Well, I found the rabbit in the lighthouse last night. There's a bunch more of them there. In the basement, too. Ah. Alright, resume shing. Last paper Rabbit River gave to John. Let's go to the basement. After we explore. Ma, I don't want to go to school. It's Sunday, dear. Shh, let them sleep. Aww. Wait, there's a bunch of books knocked over. Alright, well, I replaced one. The Emperor's New Clothes. And the colors of that beautiful fabric. I've never seen anything like it in my life. They all tried to conceal their disappointment in not being able to see the clothes. The child, however, who had no important role and could only see things as his eyes showed them to him, went up to the carriage. But he hasn't got anything on, the child said. Don't talk nonsense, his father reprimanded. But the boy's remark, which had been heard by bystanders, was repeated over and over. Suppose they had another book fight? Maybe. That's the story of the Emperor's New Clothes. Just to say, it's maybe one paragraph longer than what they just showed. Those two shouldn't have stayed up that late, but I should have watched them. Well, it's not an everyday circumstance. I know, but I'm just so exhausted. I'm sure you're even more so. I really need to take a seat. If there's anything you wanted to ask, let me sit down first. Oh, was there something you wanted to ask? You know, it's pretty unusual for someone like you to work here. With two children and all, I mean. It's not that bad, really. There's a school bus that passes through here. How do you even end up here? Well, a few years ago, my husband passed away. What happened? He was in the army. They were the last batch to be deployed overseas. Sorry to hear. I panicked. Our savings were low and the job market was grim. Johnny saw my ad and offered me this job. I accepted with gratitude. This place was peaceful, too. Even with my grieving. Doesn't the government issue grants to war widows to help them get back on their feet? They do, and eventually I received aid. But by then, Johnny was starting to have trouble on his own. He needed my help. Tommy and Sarah liked this place, too, and so we stayed. As for Johnny, he was glad as well. We're going to miss him. I think deep down he really wanted a family. So what are you going to tell them about John? I don't know. I'll probably make something up, but it's no use. Kids are smart nowadays. They'll figure it out. Might as well, it's the nature of life. There's nothing to hide. This is your full-time job, isn't it? What will you do when this is over? What else is there to do? Find a job in the city and live on, I suppose. It's a shame, though. I'm going to miss Johnny in this place. Hey, I'll come back to visit every once in a while. Oh, hey. Before Johnny fell unconscious, told me that you two would probably be coming soon. He said he probably wouldn't get the chance himself, but he wanted to tell you thanks for him. So, thank you. Getting to experience a new life to fight against a regret you might have had is a pretty big deal. Oopsies, didn't mean to go upstairs. I'm gonna go see if Neil is done with his phone call. What is it? It seems like old Johnny here has hidden records from the old days. Hidden records? Hidden medical records, to be exact. Apparently, during his youth, he was administered a large dose of enhanced beta blockers. And what luck! They tend to have this little side effect of a curious thing called memories. Beta blockers? Johnny didn't have a heart condition, did he? Apparently not. Which leads one to wonder that the side effects were intended to be merely just that to begin with. And in such a large amount, its impact on his memories at the time of administration must be significant. You think that's what's keeping us out of his earliest memories? Well, it's not the machine, I'll tell you that. The maintenance department yelled at me for scolding them. So what now? I was just given the reconfiguration frequencies. That should get us past the blockers. And once we're in his childhood, it'll finally be early enough to transfer his desire for it to work. And what are we waiting for? Just one thing. Of course, there's always just one thing. In order to activate the new frequencies, we'll need a trigger. A trigger? Something that exists strongly in the bridging and accessible memory. And we'll need to give it to John for him to stimulate his memory internally. But what do we know of that? We've only gotten a glimpse of his childhood memories. And even if we find a childhood photo or something, John's unconscious. Yeah, back to square one. You know, this job hasn't been such a pain in the arse since the Nora's case last year. Likewise. This is just killing me. I'm gonna go out and get some fresh air. Got my coffee. Nope, beta blocker. A drug with side effect dampening memories by interfering with stress hormones. So it's blocked his early childhood memories. It smells! Quit barging in and outdoors. A roadkill, Eva. It smells. Oh no! I know where they're going with this. I know. It's your fault for running over it. What's going on? The children are still sleeping. Wait a minute. That last memory, the one we were stuck at, it was the same smell. What are you two talking about? The olfactory receptors are directly linked to the brain's limbic system, Lily. Don't you see what this means? What? It means that smell is arguably the most effective sense for memory recall. We can use it as a stimulant to bridge his childhood memories. And the best part, even though Johnny is unconscious, he's still susceptible. I think I'm missing some vital contextual info on this whole thing. Alright, this is good. This is awesome. Now you just need to go fetch a piece of roadkill. Yes, I'll just... Why should I fetch it? You're the one who ran over it. Exactly. I've already done my part. Oh, you miserable bastard. If it helps any, I have a pair of gloves you can borrow. So before we move on, why would a memory that needed to be blocked have the smell of roadkill? Because roadkill is the smell of something dead and decaying. Oh dear. They aren't really disposable gloves, but they'll probably change after this. That'll probably change after this. I don't like where this memory is going, or where this memory is going to go. Huh. Deja vu. Did you mean the squirrels? Because, yeah, I'm getting the same sense of deja vu. You're really good at picking up subtle clues. I try to overthink everything. Like, literally everything. Oh, right. I was stuck. This kind of thing gets... the kind of things this job gets me into. It's not safe to just bring a piece of germ-infected roadkill like this. There's a valved container in the car. At least make the odor controllable. I like how the game tells you when you're in control again. It's kind of nifty. Where are you going? I gotta go take a leak. There's a bathroom inside. Nice try. What's with you? What a mess. Crash shook everything up. Let's see. Ah, here it is. Receive valved container. Now to go get some of that dirty roadkill. Ugh. Receive contained roadkill odor. Yeah, I would probably not be able to do that myself. I have a problem with dead bodies. Something you learn about yourself real quickly when you're taking college anatomy class, by the way. Look around before you go up again. Like around near the car? Or at the birds? I'm gonna go back to the car. Oh, I can go up to the... Let's just go up here. Hang out at the lighthouse again. Anya! Isn't time to wander? There's totally time to wander. There's always time to wander. The steal me from me sign. Wiles household. Is anyone going to be driving on this road this early in the morning? There's something at the car. I don't want anything more to do with this. The insurance bump's gonna be a pain. See anything? Nope. There's a nifty thing in the water. Looks like a weird spiraling tree trunk. Nope, I am looking all over for stuff and I'm not finding anything. The soothing sounds of wildlife. Oh, okay. This... Painkillers? Painkillers. Not a note or anything, it's just... It's not even an item. Oh well. Guess I found it. I'm really bad at noticing the tiny pixels, but also keep in mind, you guys are seeing this way more blown up than I am. I have to play this at its base resolution, which is really small. It doesn't even take up like a fourth of my screen right now. Oh, hey. Did you get the roadkill? It's ready. Great. Go get it set up. I'll be right back. Neil. These painkillers. I think they're yours. Hey. May I ask why you're on them? I wasn't going to tell you, but... Oh, this is embarrassing. A few days ago, I walked into a concrete wall. You just walked into a wall like that? Okay, what doctor did you go to that managed to get you painkillers that quickly for walking into a wall? What can I say? I was in deep thought. You know how deeply, I think. These were some rather strong pills, Neil. And it was a rather strong concrete wall. It was a match made in heaven, I say. Anyways, you got the roadkill, right? Let's hurry. John's dying back there. Neil? You aren't addicted, are you? Are you kidding me? I'd overdose before I'd sink to that level of contrived mess. Yes, that's exactly what would happen. If you were addicted to painkillers, you could very possibly overdose. What's going on? He doesn't have, like, some sort of... You worry me, Watts. So when we get to that exact point, I will send the signal. When I do, I want you to release the valve for about 3 seconds. Certainly. About time you showed up. Have you made sure the germs are sealed off? Fully sealed and filtered. Not like it'd matter to a dead man. You should know that Johnny's condition is deteriorating fast. This might be your last chance, you two. Whatever you do in there, good luck. Luck's the last thing we need. Ciao. Act 3. They shine their lights on the other lighthouses and at me. Let's go. Oh, we've already got them all, and it's gonna let us just move straight on, because this is the earliest memory we could get before getting there. Well... that actually looks like a really good place. I'm gonna save over this file, actually, just so... okay. Actually looks like a really, really good place in today's stream. So I hope you folks weren't expecting to finish this in one day or anything. I would much rather leave you and me with a cliffhanger to find out exactly what his memory is that's being sealed off. So, my name is Lamar Haven. I stream Monday through Friday starting at 10 a.m. PST, that is 1 p.m. Eastern. Tuesday, Thursdays, I will stream what you've seen here, To the Moon, as gifted by the wonderful viewer Meta Knight Kirby, who's been joining me in chat. Thank you very much for that, by the way. I appreciate it greatly. This is an interesting little story. Also, when this story does end, I do have DLC with it. The Sigmund minisodes. We might check those out once we're done with the main story. That said, I'm enjoying the hell out of this game. Story intensive, not huge on the gameplay intensive bit. But it's got some interesting themes, and I'm looking forward to it. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I'm playing Wild Arms 3, Blind. It's Wild Arms 3, good game. Oh shit, I just realized Thursday I might not be able to stream. Shit. I have a doctor's appointment at 7:45 in the morning. It might end before stream time, it might not. I've had some situations where I've had to wait for like more than an hour for my doctor's appointment. So if it does, then I won't be able to get to stream in time. if it lasts way too long. It shouldn't, but but be prepared for stream to at least be late on Thursday. Monday, Wednesday, Friday is Wild Arms 3. That's also blind. I think we're getting close to the end, so I think next stream I'm going to be putting up the straw poll for the next game that I might be playing. So if you want to vote in that, keep an eye during stream or after stream. I should post it on Twitter or something to vote on what I play after Wild Arms 3. However, To the Moon is going to be cross-posted to my YouTube channel. Speaking of YouTube, either follow the link on screen or the link below the stream to get to my YouTube channel. On YouTube, I also have 2 YouTube-specific series. They are Resident Evil 4 and The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. Halloween's long and over, and I'm still playing these games. Well, I intend to keep playing Isaac for a long time. Resident Evil 4, however, we are getting somewhat close to the end. Things are happening. And Wednesday's episode, things get pretty good. So, I look forward to showing those off to you guys. That said, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you folks next time.